taking their lives is growing. Take a look.
The authorities and locals wonder what could be triggering suicides in the community.
It's quite unique that it is involving both the old and the young one.
Recently, in Kwania district, an 8-year-old girl hanged herself using a mosquito net after a disagreement with her siblings over who should wash utensils while their parents were away. In May this year, another incident was reported in Amolata district where a 17-year-old girl took her life after her father subjected her to canes after returning home late from fetching water.
We had one also in a patch where a boy from nowhere just told the mother, "Mina, I want to get married to my friend." But when he was told, "No, you need to study," this angered him and he ended up committing suicide.
According to the North Kyoga Regional Police spokesperson, Jimmy Patrick Okema, suicide is rampant, although many cases are not recorded by the police.
But as part of an incident or occurrence which takes place within the community, we are always notified and we take interest to understand what could be some of the causes.
Although most of the cases have been linked to domestic disagreements and hard economic times, health experts blame untreated mental illness as a major factor.
In fact, 90% of people who commit suicide, they suffer from mental illness. Especially, we have depression. There are other mental health conditions like schizophrenia. People with schizophrenia, they have what we call hallucinations, where you start seeing things which are not true, they are not real. You start hearing voices of someone or some people talking to you when actually the people are not there.
There has been too much drinking of alcohol. So when somebody is under the influence of alcohol, he loses control. And when he has smoked the opium, he also loses control.
James Robert Ajal believes that cultural erosion, especially at family level, could partly explain the new trend.
Children are not talking to their parents. Wives are not talking to their husbands. Husbands are not talking to their wives. So you find things are not very good. So I think the big story here is that we should open conversation so that we're able to talk to each other.
The Lango Cultural Foundation is working with the police and other stakeholders to engage the community members in a massive dialogue and sensitization exercise.
When you call someone, after the meeting, somebody is expecting water, somebody is expecting some transport refund. Now, as police, we may not have that capacity to call for a meeting, then at the end of the day, you tell people to start signing for their transport.
We don't have enough staff. We don't have transport. We are just hiring transport.
Now, according to a 2021 World Health Organization report, at least over 700,000 people take their own lives globally, making suicide one of the leading causes of death after HIV and road accidents. In Uganda, it stands at 18%, with majority of the cases coming from men compared to the females. Nelson Omoya, NTV.